The sun rises on another day in the North Georgia mountains. Near the town of Blue Ridge is Mercier Farms, an orchard now in its third generation. They're known for their apples, but there's a whole lot of products here that they both grow and produce, according to manager David Lillard.
We started as an apple orchard way back in the 40s. To continue our growing periods, to extend our growing periods, we put in other fruits, kind of auxiliary fruits like peaches. We do blackberries, blueberries, and strawberries here on the farm.
The farm spans about 300 acres, which might not seem like a lot, but when you have to pick it all by hand plus make the goods, there's a lot to do here.
It's really amazing that once I get people in the door and I say, you know what? Yeah, we do farm. That's right. There's a lot of stuff that goes on outside, digging in the dirt and planting and pruning and fertilizing and all that. But there's a lot more to this farming business than you really think. We've got people that work directly in marketing. We've got people that work in social media. We've got finance people. We've got HR people. We've got food safety people. We've got bakers. We've got juice producers. We've got retail clerks. So there's a lot that goes in to a small farm like this, especially as diversified as we are.
Finding labor is an issue here. Just like any farm, Mercier Orchards has its labor challenges, and mechanical options are expensive.
The double-edged part of the sword is that it's getting harder and harder, I believe, for small farms to stay afloat because of a labor shortage. I've noticed that a lot of my older folks have retired, and a lot of the younger folks are going off to college, and they kind of want better for themselves. Not that farming isn't good, but as of now, we can't really pay the wages to compete with a Microsoft or a Google or an executive job somewhere.
David's grandparents founded the farm in 1943. He says while keeping it alive for the next generation is a lot of work, it was better than an office in the city.
I'm sitting at our old apple house, which was built at the turn of the century. It's an old wooden building, but I'm looking out across my orchard into the state of North Carolina right here, and I'm looking over here into the state of Tennessee, and it's absolutely breathtaking. Like I said, I'd never go back to Atlanta.
And from up here, it's not hard to see why he thinks that way. For This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, I'm Neil Melancon.
Now, the bad news with this story is that we can't bring you the taste and smells of those Mercier Farms products.
Of course, Neil would not bring anything back for us. That makes sense. Gotcha.
Well, you were the one who was actually in Georgia. Why didn't you bring anything back?
I brought some things back. They just weren't edible.
Well, the good news is that they do ship. For more on them and their products, you can find the link on our website at twilatv.org.